Okay, folks, well, we will be having our general knowledge quiz starting in a couple of minutes' time. If you'd like to take part, just grab yourself a paper and pencil and we'll get underway very, very soon. Come and join the stream if you'd like, and of course, if there's anyone else out there that you think might come and want to enjoy, come and find me. Okay, so we're going to be starting the general knowledge quiz very, very shortly. If you would like to take part, all you need to do is grab yourself a paper and pencil. If you want to do it for fun by yourself, then that's absolutely fine as well. Of course, if you have got some people that you'd like to do this quiz with, then maybe give them a shout, give them a ring, tell them to come and find me, and we'll get started in about 1 or 2 minutes' time. These quizzes are just for a little bit of fun. Of course, I don't know if you're watching or not unless you put something down in the comments section. So if you want me to know that you're watching, make sure that you put something down there, and of course I'll say hello to you, and then you can feel free to give me as much hassle as you might like as to the quality of these quiz questions and many, many other bits and pieces as well. Alright then folks, don't go anywhere, stay tuned, we will get started in just 1 or 2 minutes' time. Hello, hello everybody. Oh, can't see the top of my head. There you go, there you go. Hello everybody, welcome back to the barracks, and of course from myself and the wonderful Mr. General Knowledge, keep forgetting which side he's on, General Knowledge over there as well, then please welcome to another fantastic little quiz. Just a little bit of fun to keep you going during this lockdown, and hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying putting these things on for you. So for today's one, it's 20 general knowledge questions, and of course not forgetting that tiebreaker question at the end. If you would like to take part, then obviously it's as easy as that. Just follow me through the questions. You don't have to write them down if you don't want to. Feel free to just join in as you go for a little bit of fun. You can write down some comments and things as well, and I will do my best to see how we go. Of course, I don't know how many people are watching unless you tell me. Oh, it's showing up today. Grant, hello, welcome back, Grant. Grant has not missed a single one of these so far, so thank you very much for joining in. It's much appreciated. And of course, Heather Innes there as well, which otherwise, as I would call her, mum. But still, anyway, that's good. At least there's 2 people watching anyway. Hello all, hello all, hello all. Right, okay. So, without any further ado or delay, I think we're a couple of minutes over. Let's get started then with the questions. So, question number 1 coming your way is this. Eventually. What is the name for the man-made virus that is used to cull rabbits? So what is the name for the man-made virus that is used to cull rabbits? So, should I say spelling it? As long as you can spell it roughly the right way, then I'll give you the point if you can manage that. Question number 2. The Beaufort scale is used to measure what? So the Beaufort scale is used to measure what? Now, I will be a little bit difficult on this one. You need to get the exact precise answer, okay? In fact, there is only kind of one answer that is correct, okay? It's a continuation of the name of the thing anyway, so let's see how you get on. A few more of us just joining us. Hello, hello. We've only just started if you want to take part. If you are just joining us and you want to have a little bit of a chat, feel free to do so in the comments below. Question number 3, what is the most common material that is used for making hats? What is the most common material used for making hats? Hello Lee, nice to see you. Hello, hello. So that's all you got to think of that one. Most common material used for making hats. I will say try and think globally if you can. Try and think globally. Question 4. Beelzebub is Hebrew for which phrase? And this phrase is also the title of a novel. So this is a little bit harder than usual. So Beelzebub is Hebrew for which phrase? And this phrase is also the title of a novel. It has got a couple. Beelzebub does have a couple of translations, but there's only one that is in fact the title of a novel. That's question number 4. A few of us just joining. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. There's a few people with us today. Question number 5. Here we go. Question 5. What name has been given to the ancient army made from baked earth that was discovered in China? So what name has been given to the ancient army made from baked earth that was discovered in China? If you are just joining us, this is a little bit of a general knowledge quiz. You've only 5 questions in so far, so either stay with me and watch them for a little bit of fun. Of course, you can come back and watch it later and you'll see all the questions again. Question number 6. Which animal added to the name Schrodinger's is a famous experiment? So which animal added to the name Schrodinger's is a famous experiment? That's quite easy there. I will say, if you're a fan of the Big Bang Theory, this could be quite an easy one for you to get anyway. Question number 6. Question number 7. Coming up next, what have we got? Which musical instrument is also the name for a champagne glass? So which musical instrument is also the name for a champagne glass? That's quite an easy one, really. I'm not expecting people to struggle with that one very much. So which musical instrument is also the name for a champagne glass? Question number 7 there. Right, 13 more questions to go. Roughly that amount of questions to go. Question number 8. Which sporting discipline did Elvis Presley practice and also use on stage? He used to do the sporting discipline for his own fun, for his own entertainment, but he also took some of the moves that he used to do and bring them on stage as well and do some of them for all of the people that used to come and watch his shows. So I'd like to know which sporting discipline did Elvis Presley practice and also use on stage? Hello Hannah, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. So question number 9, which blank paper allows somebody complete freedom of action? So that's a little bit of a cryptic question there. So which blank paper allows someone complete freedom of action? Okay. What do you think of the quiz? Is it easy? Is it too hard? If it is, feel free to give me hassle in the comments below. It's always much appreciated. Question number 10, which are the only 2 South American countries that do not border Brazil? Which are the only 2 South American countries that do not border Brazil? So for all of my ship friends out there, we've been around South America a couple of times. Can you remember which are the 2 countries that do not border Brazil? Hello Jennifer, nice to see you again. Thank you for tuning in. That's question number 10. And Emma's there as well. Hello Emma, nice to see you. Finally writing something in the comments there. If you're on a boat called the Maid of the Mist, you're looking at which natural spectacle? That's question number 11. So if you're on a boat called Maid of the Mist, you're looking at which natural spectacle? Of course, you have to be facing the right way. If it's going towards it, then you're looking at it. If it's going the other way, you're just looking at the dock side, and that's not what I want to hear. I want to know which natural spectacle. Question number 12, up next. Which country invented chess? And I'll give you 3 options. Was it India, Greece, or China? So which country invented chess? Was it India, Greece or China? So if you have just joined us, we're a few questions in now. Feel free to come back a little bit later on if you'd like to join in, or just stick with me and enjoy these few questions that we've got coming up. that was question number 12. Question number 13. Question 13. What are the colours of the flag of Colombia? So what are the colours of the flag of Colombia? Now, once again, I always try and put a flag question in wherever I can. If anything, it's just to keep Grant happy. He watches every single one, so Grant can have whichever questions he likes. And so does Emma as well. I have to say Emma watches everyone as well. But anyway, what are the colours of the flag of Colombia? That's question number 13. Moving on now then. Question number 14. What is the most common boy's name in nursery rhymes? Is it Jack, John, or Michael? So what is the most common boy's name in nursery rhymes? Is it Jack, John, or Michael? Hello, of course, to you if you are just joining us. Welcome, welcome. Another general knowledge quiz with my buddy over here. That's question number 14. If you want me to know that you're watching or not, then just give me a little pop down in the comments. Question 15. In the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody, which is the first word? Don't give out the answers just yet. So, in the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody, what is the first word? That's question 15. We'll go through the answers in just a sec. Daniel there joining in. Should have just mentioned that at the beginning, but that's my own fault. That's my fault. Question 16. Okay, only a few more to go, then you get to find out the answers for these questions. Then you can put down as many as you like. Which almond liqueur means Cupid in Latin? Cupid in Italian, sorry, and love in Latin. So which almond liqueur means Cupid in Italian and love in Latin? That's question number 16. We've got a few more of us watching today, which is always nice to see. Always nice to see. Question number 17. What is the more common name for the Christmas time plant that is known as Viscum album? Now, of course, there's many, many different plants that are associated with Christmas and over Christmas time, but do you know which one is Viscum album? Okay, Viscum album. That's question number 17 there. Only a few more to go before we start going through the answers and seeing how you've all got on. If you have just joined us, we're about to go through the answers in a minute, so feel free to stick around if you want to have a quick fire version of the quiz. But question number 18, what type of acid is used in car batteries? So what type of acid is used in car batteries? So you'll have a couple of options with this quiz. You can either do it from the beginning and do all 20 questions, or if of course you want to just join in straight when we go through the answers, then you'll be able to do it as like a quick fire quiz and see if you can answer them before I can. So here comes question number 19. What is a baby rabbit called? So what is a baby rabbit called? Ah, it's Jordana. I am Jordana. She's watching as well. Nice to see. What is a baby rabbit called? The correct name for a baby rabbit. I just refer to it as a really small, unfilling casserole, but that's just me. And my, well, anyway, I just like game food. But anyway, what is the correct name for a baby rabbit? That's question 19. Question number 20. What part of the human body contains the most gold? Now, what part of the human body contains the most gold? Now, I will say that this is a little bit up for contention, so I will say it's up for, but the answer I have, if you get close to it, then I'll give you the point. But it's just a fun question. I thought I'd throw it in there for you to enjoy. So, what part of the body contains the most gold? That's question number 20. If you are just joining us and you'd like to come and make an idea of where you can find these quizzes every single time, come and join us over on Quarantine TV and I'll schedule the live videos and give you a little bit of notice and you can come and join us. But if you are joining us and you're watching, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Sanath, nice to see you as well, mate. So that's all the questions. It's time for us to go through some answers as well. So finalise your papers, get yourself ready, and we'll start going through some of the answers that we've all had lined up for you. Okay? Let's see how you get on with these. It's time to swap your papers over. This is your last chance. I can't do repeats because there's a bit of a time delay and it just doesn't really work. But yes, but thank you very much for joining in. Always nice to see so many people here. Chris Thomas. Ah. Hold on. What's he doing? How close? My whole body is pretty close together. I don't know. Question number 1. What is the name for the man-made virus used to cull rabbits? It was myxomatosis. Myxomatosis. I think that's the correct way of spelling it. I'm sure my mother will correct me in a minute if it's wrong. That was question number 1. Question 2. The Beaufort scale is used to measure what? There's only one correct answer, and that is wind force. It doesn't measure wind speed or anything like that. It measures wind force. The full title for this is the Beaufort wind force scale. Hence why that's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Every time. Mirrored. Let's remember that. Question 3. What is the most common material used for making hats? I did say that you need to think globally because it's not straw and it's not leather, but it's bamboo. Of course, there are a lot more Chinese people out there and a lot more Asian people, which means that a lot more hats are made, and as a result, bamboo is in fact the most common material used for making hats. Okay, question 4. Beelzebub is Hebrew for which phrase, which is also the title of a novel? It is in fact... Eventually. I thought I'd frozen then for a second. Any ideas? It's a difficult one. It is Lord of the Flies. Oh, good lord. Thank you for Chris Thomas over there. Really, really sucking the fun. Question 5. What name has been given to the ancient army made from baked earth that was discovered in China? This is quite an easy one for question 5. The Terracotta Army. Hopefully most of you got that one. That's quite easy. Ah, Mr. Sharborn. Hello, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. Question 6. Which animal added to the name Schrodinger's is a famous experiment? As I mentioned, if you are in fact a Big Bang Theory fan, it's nice and easy. Schrodinger's cat featured heavily in that as well. Something to do with a cat being in a box and a vial of poison. It's both dead and alive at the same time. Something like that. Question 7. A champagne glass is also a flute. Yes, a flute. The musical instrument is what we were looking for there. That's question number 7. Ah, hello, Reese. Question number 8. Which sporting discipline did Elvis Presley practice and use on stage? What did he do? It was karate. Yes, so he used to do some of his karate moves as well as his sort of like dancing. But you can't really see that because my legs are doing it. Which blank paper allows someone complete freedom of action? It is, of course, carte blanche. Carte blanche is what we were looking for. That's question number 9. Hopefully you're doing quite well. Coming up to the halfway point now. Which are the only 2 South American countries that do not border Brazil? There are only 2, and it's Chile and Ecuador. So well done. You must have both in order to get the point, though. You must have both in order to get the point. Question 11. If you're on a boat called Made of the Mist, you're looking at which natural spectacle? You are looking at Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, yes. Once you've done all of these answers, feel free to post your scores and things in the comments. I will come back here after it's all finished. But yes. Question number 12. Which country invented chess? Was it India, Greece, or China? It was, of course, India. And it was originally called Chaturanga. Chaturanga was the correct answer there for question number 12. Give myself a glass of water, getting parched. Question 13. What are the colours of the flag of Colombia? The colours of the flag of Colombia: yellow, blue, and red. Yellow, blue, and red. So hello there. If you have just joined us, we are going through the answers now. What is the most common boy's name in nursery rhymes? Is it Jack, John, or Michael? The correct answer is Jack. Yes, so well done to Daniel there. I know he put the answer down a little bit early, but he got the answer right, so well done. Congratulations. Question number 15. In the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody, what is the first word? The first word is... Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? So is what we were looking for there. If you have just joined us, don't fear. This quiz will be back uploaded onto Quarantine TV if you want to watch it back a bit later on. Question 16. Which almond liqueur means Cupid in Latin and love... Cupid in Italian and love in Latin? Amaretto for 16. Question number 17 up next. What is the more common name for the Christmas time plant known as Viscum album? It's not a Christmas tree. It's not holly. It is mistletoe. Yes, mistletoe is what we were looking for. Question number 18. What type of acid is used in car batteries? What type of acid is used in car batteries? It is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid there. Well done, well done. Nice and easy one. That's number 18. Next up, question number 19. What is a baby rabbit called? It is... There's 2 possible answers here, but they're both very similar. So kit or kitten. So if you've got either of those, I'll give you the point there for question number 19. It's a kit or a kitten. And of course, last but not least, what part of the body contains the most gold? Okay, I kind of see what Chris means now. It is the toenails. It is the toenails. It's basically anything to do with your nails or something along those lines. I'll give you the point of that. It's a little bit of a fun question. There's no proof in it at all. It's just quite a fun question to ask. Well, There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That does indeed bring us to the end once again of another quiz. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. I hope this has sort of helped break up your day a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting and something that's a little bit fun for you to do as well. So thank you very, very much. And if you have tied, don't worry. We have a tiebreaker coming up right for you in just a second, which is on its way presently. 13 out of 20. Oh, slightly harder one today, Grant. Oh, I do apologise. Messing with your scores. So, the tiebreaker question is this. How many deaths are hippos responsible for in Africa per year? So, how many deaths are hippos responsible for in Africa per year? Oh, Bally, hello, mate. Didn't realise you were watching. Nice to see you. That was very hard, yes. So, how many deaths are hippos responsible for in Africa per year? Write your answers down. Feel free to put them into the comments if you think. Whoever is the closest will indeed win. So you can always have that at the very, very end. Yes, Emma, I'm very sorry. That was a bit of a difficult one. But never mind. They're a bit of fun. 500. Hippos are responsible for 500 deaths in Africa per year. They are considered to be one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. Obviously due to their weight, their size, and of course by the fact they're not actually particularly slow either. But 500 deaths per year. Anyway, a bit of a morbid way to end, but thank you very, very much for joining in. Thanks for seeing us, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. As I mentioned, these are just a little bit of something to break up your day and just enjoy it. So thank you very, very much. If you have enjoyed it, please just give me a little like, see if you enjoy, just because then hopefully it just helps me a little bit out with the Facebook side of things. So if you have enjoyed it, then just give me a little like. But thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you at the next one. It's always a pleasure. Feel free to put the how do they know to stop at 500? I know, the hippos are very, very good. They have an understanding that once they get to 500, that's it. They just don't want to take any more. They're not greedy. But anyway, feel free. I was going to say, Bally, yeah, struggling out of there. Still not back home then, I'm assuming, Bally. But anyway, hopefully you'll get home nice and safely soon. But thank you so much, folks. Thank you very, very much. Take care. Feel free to continue to posting those comments down, and I'll be sure to answer them as best as I possibly can. Always a pleasure taking care of you, and it's always a pleasure for you to see you all here. Thank you very much. Take care. I'll see you soon.